Goldylocks Productions broadcasts universal cosmic frequencies that unlock, awaken, and expand the consciousness of our worldwide viewers and listeners. Welcome to the Joyful Findings Show, where we connect with the highest and greatest for all of humanity. We are creating heaven on earth together. We are all one. We are all love. Embrace the joyful energy as we connect today.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Joyful Findings Show. Today is October 7th, 2020. Can you believe it? Time is flying. Okay, so we're almost at the end of the year. Things are going on, things are happening, things are shaking. How are you guys all doing out there? I'm glad you guys could all be here today because the energy is really propelling us in many different ways. It's allowing us to purge a lot of feelings that we may have had through this lifetime, and now we're letting those go. And now we're kind of like filling ourselves with much more love, much more compassion, much more grace, much more beautiful energy. So thank you guys for being here because you guys are all a part of this beautiful tribe that we're creating. And like in my new little intro says, like we are creating heaven on earth here. Each one of us is creating heaven on earth. Oh, this makes perfect sense. You know, nothing happens by coincidence, okay? I want you guys to pay attention to everything that's going on in your life and everything that's going on and the things that are showing up and the things that are telling you things. Just be very observant about everything. I'm almost like super observant about everything that's going on around you, okay? Because this is so funny. So since I've been talking to you guys about doing artwork and opening up to your spirituality and stuff like that, so I'm going to talk about this painting behind me right here, this one right here. Okay, so this is the one I've been looking for that's been hiding from me for whatever reason because I don't have enough wall space. So some things get put up and then I have to take things down. But then again, this one's not even finished, okay? But when I first started opening up, and I'm going to say when I started really blowing up, back about 10 years ago. Yeah, I definitely painted this 10 years ago. So 10 years ago, and it's still not done. See how I'm procrastinating on some things, you know, it's all good. But anyways, so what I did was, and I understand it more now than I ever have. It is supposed to go this way, just so you know. I never know where to put it. But anyways, so all these bubbles, right? You know how I love bubbles and stuff. All of these bubbles represent each one of us, right? And I'm pretty sure that I knew that we'd all be very colorful, like the rainbow and things like that, as I was really starting to open up. So that beautiful thing right there is one of my creations to help me open up, right? Because we start to see colors differently. We start to feel things differently, right? Because that was all intuition. I have no background in painting whatsoever, as you can tell. But it's like now it's like you just intuitively you throw stuff on the paper or you throw it wherever it needs to go for your creativity. So it's time to open up, and this is going to sit behind me for a while because this really reflects all of us right now. I feel like this reflects a lot of us right now. Which color are we choosing to be? Are we more yellow, or are we blue, or are we orange, or are we green? And it was very important. It was funny because more about color. See, nothing is a coincidence, right? Because I'm standing at my closet getting ready for the show, and I'm going through my closet. And they're in my head, they already said, we told you what to wear already. And I'm still looking. And I'm like, oh, right. And then it was like right there. I didn't even have to go looking. It was right there. But they really wanted me to have blue on, right? So blue is like this color of truth. It's a color of, you know, I see Archangel Michael in this color a lot. You know what I mean? When he shows up. And this color is just about us standing up in our truth and in love, right? So it's very important that we stand up in truth and in love. We have to start showing much more compassion for ourselves and other people because sometimes we forget to do that, right? So yay. Oh, let's see who's here today. I love that you guys are here. Let's see, who do I have here? Hi, Karen. How are you today? And Ruth and Goldylocks and Sajuta and Jill and Maureen and Mimi. Hi, Mimi. Hi, everybody. I'm so glad you guys could be here today. So if you guys have any questions or anything that's going on in your life that you would like to have a little bit more insight on, drop them in the comment box and I would be happy to get to those. But I do feel like I am going to chat with you guys for a little bit about trying to open up and be who you really need to be. And it's about trusting. It's really funny because I also held a class on Monday nights here, and this jumped out at me just right before the show, doing my automatic writing with my class. They really would like me to share this with you. So this applies to everybody, right? This applies to every single one of you. And it's very important that this came out today. So I wrote this on September 14th. So it was not that long ago. So it is very relevant for this time and place that we are in, right? Because time is like, I don't know where we are. What time are we in? I already know how to manipulate time a little bit, and I'm sure some of you are learning how to do that as well. But anyways, the message was, moving forward, you each hold the key to your new beginnings. You have all you need. You just need to trust now. So how important is that you need to trust now? Okay, so you guys have to trust now. Open up to your highest heart. Much awaits you. The knowledge, freedom, joy. So even that, just saying that to you, I want you guys to kind of feel that. I know I'm kind of breaking it up choppy, but I want you guys to feel the words, feel the energy that is flowing through that. And I may read it again. Who knows? Then I never know. This is their show. You are amazing beings of light to shine and to help humanity move through these changes. Woo. Each of you in your own right is so amazing. The sparks fly. Imagine your world as heaven on earth. You are here to create miracles. Hold the light strong. You will come out wiser on the other end. Ooh, and that's lit me up. So no, they don't want me to read again. So I want you guys to feel that. So you guys are these amazing beings of light. So see your spark, see your light, see your high heart, right? Because high heart is like, I feel like we become this water fountain of love after that. You know what I mean? So it's like this interesting thing going on. But so now it's like opening up to your higher self so that you are leading yourself down this right road for yourself. And you'll know it's right. You'll have the intuition that's telling you, that God positioning center I tell you guys about all the time, that's inside of you. Just like they just said, all the answers are inside yourself. You just need to trust it now. You have to start to trust it. And that's one of the hardest parts as being a human, because we've been taught one thing and to trust one thing, and we don't know if we could actually let go to trust this other thing that seems almost impossible, but very much manageable and may be able to happen if you let go of the other side. It's like being in a tug of war with yourself on this trust issue, right? It's like this trust issue. It could be like a bad relationship gone bad, and now you're like, I don't know if I can get in a relationship with that kind of person again. You know what I mean? It's like you are learning what it is that you need to be right now for yourself to move forward. Okay. And we are here to change everything here on earth, right? And we can see that happening now. We can see a lot of the anger and stuff being purged out of so many people, and we send love to that situation. We honor them for doing that. We don't condone it, but we need to honor them because they are part of God's plan that we all came down here for. Because we all came down here and said, hey, God, I think I would like to sign up for Earth 4,000, 15, 60, whatever 1,000 times we've done this, right? And we're going down there and we're going to make a difference this time. And that's why we're getting more in tune with who we are on the inside rather than who we are on the outside, right? Because the outside has influence. The inside cannot be influenced if you're guarding yourself and you're going into your highest self. That's going to lead you into your highest vibration, right? Because once things start falling into your highest vibration, things start just falling into place. Things start falling into place. And that's so funny. There's a lighthouse on that light switch back over there. You guys see that? I set this stuff up. No, I don't. It just happens. But there's a lighthouse on there. So I want you guys to be the lighthouse, right? It's like you go up your spiral, right? It's all through the, and it kind of reminds me of bad dreams I used to have when I was little, when I used to get chased and I would have to run down thousands of flights of stairs and I would never be able to get away. It was like I was always running away from something. And I was probably really running away from myself because of outside influences, right? My parents shut me down of my spiritual being when I was young because you can't know that. There's no way you could know that, but there was a way that I knew that because I I signed up to know that when I came down here. So each one of you have signed up to do whatever you're doing right now. And I'm getting that everything is in divine order, even though it's very chaotic right now. So as the old structures are falling, right? Because as the chaos happens, the old structures fall, right? They kind of show me as it like this building imploding. Why does my nose keep itching, you guys? So it's like showing me this thing imploding. So it's like all those old structures are falling, and then we start to get to rise up with the new earth that we're creating. So it's happier, more joyful, more freedom, more peace, more whatever we're looking for, right? And definitely more love, because we need more love in this world. It's all about love. Love, love, love. Love is a magic word. Okay, because if you can love yourself and you can love others, because we're all one, right? We're all connected, right? If we're all connected, how can you not love yourself? See, you're not loving yourself, and then you're not loving your other person, whoever that may be, because you're not loving yourself. So love, 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 love on so many different levels. So yay, I'm so glad you guys are here today. I see a couple questions popping up. I'll definitely get to those. You guys are so awesome. Okay, awesome. So Feng Shui My Space is here. I didn't get to tell Tiffany yet, but Feng Shui My Space will be my guest next week. And we're going to talk about Feng Shui, and we're going to talk about Chinese astrology. It's really kind of cool. She'll give you like whatever your little personal element is, and then you'll know what to do with that from there. It's kind of cool. She'll give you a little rundown. That should be a lot of fun. So definitely tune in next week to find out about Feng Shui My Space here on the Joyful Finding Show. That'll be so much fun. I look forward to that. Because she just gets so lit up. You know when it's about passion. You know when you're talking about something you feel passionately about, because the energy just flows right through you, right? It just runs and runs and runs and runs and runs. And they want me to mention it's 1:11 right now. So they want you to recognize all the numbers that are showing up for you, recognize everything that's showing up for you, whether it's the painting you couldn't find for a while, or, just it's even the random things, the cloud in the sky, the numbers on the license plate. Everything adds up to something to help you understand and decipher what we're all going through right now. I'm always saying it's like picking up those breadcrumbs and coming together and making the piece of the puzzle, and then your piece of the puzzle fits in, and then, maybe someone out there's piece of the puzzle fits, and we're starting to get more of the picture together. And I feel like we're getting more and more and more and more people that are actually starting to get more of that picture. So woohoo, I'm excited about that. I'm excited that you guys are going to do fabulous things as we move forward. You're finding more joy. You're finding more love. You're just doing so much stuff. All right. So Ruth says, I felt a tremendous shift yesterday. Still feeling it. It's still amazing. Good. Because when you start to feel the shift, right? And if you start to trust and you start to let go, it's kind of like so freeing. It's kind of like taking a heavy metal jacket off of you, and you're just like, oh, I didn't know I could move like this. I didn't know I had this kind of flow. So it's kind of like taking that off and being your flowy self, right? So yay, I'm so happy to hear that, Ruth. That's fantastic. Hello, you guys. I'm so glad you guys could be here. I'm so glad you guys could be here. Karen Lynn. Karen Lynn will be my first question. She would like to know if my mom would like to say anything. Let me tap into your mom, Karen. She's like doing a little jig on the other side. She's so happy to be free of her body right now. She's just like so elated. I feel like she was here a long time. I'm not sure how long your mom was here while she was on Earth, but I feel like she was here a long time, because she's just like, she's just like doing the jig on the other side, and she's coming to you in your dreams. And so she wants you to pay attention to those. She would also like you to have a dream diary, because there's going to be some dialogue that's going to go on between the two of you. This is going to help you to open up to your higher self and to help you open up to more of your abilities, Karen, so that you can have smooth communication. And it's like very smooth. So she's just very happy to be on the other side right now. I know that sounds odd, but she really just is very super excited about that. So I'm going to leave that with you, Karen. Tap into your abilities in dream time as well. Yay. All right. All right. Jill says, I have had a very bad week. My brother-in-law died Saturday. My husband got in a car accident yesterday, but he is okay. Can you give me some good news or of something coming up? Well, I am so sorry to hear about your brother-in-law. He's He was ready to go to the other side. I'm glad your husband is okay. This was kind of like, I don't know. I think that was kind of like a wake-up call of some sort. As far as good news, there's going to be more good news coming. This was like a little bit of a purge. And not in a, I'm not even sure how to explain that, but this is kind of a purge. So they want me to start with your brother-in-law. Okay. So your brother-in-law is still in like this, they call it the review room, right? Because last Saturday wasn't that far away. So he's like in this review room, but he's happy. He's happy to be on the other side because he wants you to know he did make it to the other side. So this part is important. But he's like reflecting right now. He's going through this life review type thing because he's showing me sit back in like this recliner, which is kind of cool. And he's just kind of like going through this movie of his life and stuff. So he'll be in that state for a little while. I'm glad your husband is okay because he's supposed to be okay. And I think it's like time for a new car. I think this was almost the universe saying it was time for a new car. Odd that they may happen, but you know, sometimes the universe does things if we're not listening. You'd probably been thinking about it and didn't move on it maybe. But anyways, more good news coming up is you are starting to create more happiness in your life. You're starting to let go of a lot of the things that, even with all the things that just happened, you handled them way differently than you ever have before. So you're getting more control of who you are. You're getting a better understanding. So understand that you have this great ability, Jill, to understand at a bigger, sometimes they throw words at me and I don't even know what they are. So a bigger understanding, much wiser. So they're showing me much wisdom. So I'll leave that with you, Jill. All right. So awesome. You guys, I'm glad that we could all be here for each other because this is like, you know, I love talking to you guys every week so that we can connect, so that we can start making this help raise the vibration of Earth, right? We're all raising that together. Every time that we connect with other light beings, and whether it's through this way or in person, on the phone, text messages, I feel like the communication right now is going to kick up between a lot of people right now. So reach out to your friends, reach out to your family just to say hi. I feel like this connection and this communication would be very, very helpful right now. For a lot of people. Okay. So Ruth says, do you have a message for me today? Sure, Ruth. So Ruth, for you is like, just keep going forward. I feel like you're going through, a third eye clearing, which is kind of cool because I feel like you're clearing out whatever's in there, whatever was in the way for full clarity. I feel like there's a lot of cleansing that you're going on. They're showing me in there with like a little duster and their little dust bunnies are getting out of there. So now it's time for you to focus on what you're doing and see it as like the end result. It's kind of like seeing a light at the end of the tunnel and you just keep walking towards it. You're like, yep, that's my goal. I don't know what it involves, but I'm going there, you know, because sometimes the unknown is a little scary and they said, let that go because it's all fine in there. So woohoo. So I'll leave that with you, Ruth. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Karen says, sorry for your loss, Jill. See, you guys are so caring out there. I love you guys. You guys are so awesome. Hi, Linnell. How are you today? Amanda Smith. Are there any messages from loved ones that have passed? I've been thinking about my grandma a lot lately. Well, Amanda, let me see if I can tap into your grandmother for you today. Okay, so, all right, so Amanda, so what your grandmother would like to bring through, I don't know what this means, but she's focusing on the left side. She's focusing on moving forward. She's showing me, and she's almost like showing me she's tapping you on your forehead. I feel like you have this, she's like tapping you. I don't know what the tapping means, but I feel like she's tapping you. And she's showing me about you moving forward. Okay, so just keep moving forward. You're letting things hold you back a little bit, and she would like you just to keep going forward. And she also goes back to like when you were a little kid, you and your brother. And also there was some kind of joyful, very joyful interaction is what they're showing me. Way back when you were little. I'm feeling like you were under 5 or something like that. I feel like it was a big birthday or something. But I feel like she reminisces about that and that communication and that love within that family unit. So I'm going to leave that with you, my dear. Your grandma is cool. She's hot energy, though. I tell you, she just made me really hot. You never know what someone's energy is going to do to you, which is awesome. Oh, yes. Thank you for mentioning that. I will get to that. If you guys are interested in automatic writing, excuse me. It's this Friday night at 8 o'clock. If you guys want to give it a go, go over to, I think she dropped the link in there. She did. She dropped the link in all your chats. So definitely check out my automatic writing class on Friday night. That will be a lot of fun. You can tap into your angels, your guides, your loved ones, your higher self. Automatic writing, look, my handwriting is awful, but you know what I mean? But they write, and it's different every time. If I had my little book right here, I'd show you that the writing changes every time that you're talking to somebody different. The energy changes. Sometimes it'll come out all as print, back when they would make it all scribbly. And I couldn't read a word of it. I'm like, all right, you guys have to print for a while. I need to be able to read what we've just written. I know the energy of what we just wrote, but I need to reread it at the end. So you can ask them to slow down. You can ask them to write better, because you are always in control. So remember that. But that's always a fun class. You get a lot of insight, right? Because it's just like your grandma, Amanda, right? You can sit down. Like when I first learned how to do this, I sat down and I talked to my father. I had like 8 pages front and back of a spiral notebook of a conversation that I was having back and forth with my father. So you can have conversations with anyone, angels, guides, loved ones. So if you feel the inclined to join the class, do so. All right. She says, I've been seeing more things. Good, Ruth. I'm so happy. All right. Let's see what else we got. I got you. All right, Maureen. Thank you. Thank you. Any messages for me, please? And thank you. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So Maureen, I feel like you got to get out. I feel like you got to get out more. I feel like you got to go somewhere. You got to get out of your space. I feel like you're sitting, you're going a little stir crazy. It's time for you to do something new, even though you don't know what that is yet. But I feel like you have to get outside of your house, outside of your immediate area. If you have not been on a vacation, it may be time to take one. But I feel like it's time to get out of your space. You need to change it up a little bit. Get out and see the fall scenery somewhere or something. They're saying I feel like you need to do that for like a spark. Something will spark, like new ideas, new things that will just start popping up for you. It'll be quite interesting for you because you are ready. That's why I feel like I have ants in my pants, like I'm a little kid and I just can't sit still. I feel like there's a lot of things that are going to happen very quickly, but you have to wait a little bit. So I feel like you're just sitting and stewing a little bit, and they don't want you to do that anymore. And also, Maureen, it's very important that you speak up and speak your truth, because I feel like that's very important as we move forward. Again, blue is for truth. Everyone put blue on. Woohoo! All right. I'll leave that with you, Maureen. Thank you. You guys rock. You guys bring in so much energy when you guys join me. I wonder, do you guys feel the energy change when you log into any of our shows or when you click in with any of us or anything like that? That was so cool. All right. Woo-hoo. Good. All right. And then she put a bunch of classes. Okay. So let me tell you also. Okay. There we go. Hi, Samir. Are there any messages from my mother or grandmother? Sure. Let me tap in for them. Okay, so this is cute. So one steps in before the other, but they wanted to come together. It was almost like there was a door. I don't know what this means. It was almost like there was this door and they both wanted to walk through at the same time, but then one allowed the other to go through first. You know what I mean? So it's like they're showing me that there's a respect there. They're showing me that there's a love and respect. They're showing me a lot of commitment. They're also showing me, like, it's so weird because I feel like the room that they just had us walk into, I don't even know where I am, but they had us walk into this room. I'm in this room with them. And there's like brown walls. I'm seeing brown walls, but I feel like it's very cozy. It's very homey. It's very comfortable. So they're showing me that whatever space you're in right now, you're making it very cozy and you're making it very homey. You know what I mean? So it's like you feel that comfort of family. You feel that comfort of their closeness and their love. And now you're going to it almost like busting you out. So it's going to like open you up and allow you to love more is what they're showing me. Love more. So I'm going to leave that with you, Samir. But whatever room we're in is very cozy. Feels like a living room or a parlor. I don't see a TV, so I'd call it more of a parlor than that. And that's funny that they would make me use that. expression. Oh, you guys are so awesome. All right. So where am I at now? Okay. So that's awesome. You guys also, if you guys want to sign up to have more readings from a bunch of us, 5 of us psychic readers on Saturday night, I'm sure there's more time slots for the, the spiritual message circle. You come online with us if you feel, or you can just, be out in the audience if you want as well. But you can sign up and we just give you, if you sign up for 15 minutes, we give you 15 minutes of messages from all 5 of us, all condensed. Bam, 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 bam. It's a lot of fun. So if you want, check that out as well. All right. Because we have a lot of things going on here at Goldylocks Productions. Next month, I'm coming up with another class, one that I'm going to tell you a little bit about it and see who likes the ideas. So next month, I'm going to come up with this class. It's just going to be like spiritual conversations. So you guys come to the conversations with whatever questions you might have about your spirituality, what might be going on earth right now, how we can relate it to spirituality, how we can use our abilities to decipher through it. So that will be a fun class. I'll have something out about that in the next week. Well, by the weekend. No, by next week. Tiffany is busy. I'm not going to push her. We'll have it out next week. But there's going to be a lot of fun things. It's kind of like my Joyful Findings class where we just come together and we kind of communicate about everything. Nothing's off limits and there's no judgment. If you have judgment, then don't sign up for the class because you have to be open-minded to everyone's thoughts, feelings, and opinions. It's very important as we open up spiritually, right? Respect. Love it. All right. So let's see what else we got going on. All right, All right, I did Samir. All right, Kathy, any messages for me? Thanks. Yes. Give me 1 second, dear. All right. All right, Kathy. All right, so Kathy, I feel like I'm breaking out of a shell. I feel like you're going through this new rebirth right now because I feel like I'm in this eggshell. I feel like I'm cracking out. You may feel like you're a dinosaur though when you're coming out of it because you feel awkward. It's so weird. And I don't know why they said dinosaur. I feel like you have dinosaurs around you somewhere. But anyways, it's like this egg and you're cracking out of this egg and you're starting to see the light. There's this new beginning. You're starting to get new momentum. And I think between now and the full moon at the end of the month, you're going to be busy. There's a lot of things that you have going on. You're taking care of a lot of things. You're getting rid of a lot of things. It's like you're busy. They're showing me bing, 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 like you got a lot going on. So it's like you just get through all that. And then November is like this shining light for you. So whatever you have envisioned for November is going to look better for you because they show me you taking a deep dive into that. And that's like into yourself as well. So you have a better understanding of everything that's going on. So I'm going to leave that with you, Kathy. Woo-hoo. Hi, Complicated by Design. She said, hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I'm so glad you guys are showing up. You guys are so awesome. You guys help create the energy. You guys are really helping move this along. You are helping society. You are helping humanity, and as we come together in these small groups, because even this is a small group, right? And you start some of these small groups in your own little towns, so you can bring like-minded people together because sometimes we feel so alone. We're talking, we don't have anyone else to talk to about this stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like make groups so that you guys can come together and feel each other. Boop, boop, boop. All right. So Samir says he feels the energy strong mid-show. Okay. So when you first come on, then it's like, pow, something happens. That's awesome. Because the energy is very strong right now. And this is going to be a lot of fun as we move forward. All right. Let's see who's next. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. Do I sign up 60 for an incredible read? Linnell, do not sign up. Not that I wouldn't tell people not what to do, but you need to get on the other side and be giving messages as well, honey. That's funny. So Tony says, love the logo on the back. Well, Tony, you should. You made it for me. My buddy Tony made this for me. Yay. And let's talk about this. Before I give you any messages, Tony, you guys should check out Tony and Janie's New show tonight at 8 o'clock. Energize your vibes. Now, how cool is that? I get to start out your day, right, at 1 o'clock and energize you up. And then you go watch Stacy at 3 o'clock and you can talk to the unicorns and the dragons and everyone else that she talks to, tree people. And then 8 o'clock, you go on for music and messages. I'm sure it's going to be a fabulous time. Woo! So you guys will not be able to sleep on Wednesday nights anymore. You'll have too much energy. After the 8 o'clock show, you guys will be wired. Remember to eat and ground yourself. Oh, that's so funny. All right, Tony, anything you need to know? I think you've got everything going on right now. I feel like you just got to get in. There's like a new routine that's happening. So they're like showing me this new rhythm. And they're also showing me now that everything's opening up. You know what I mean? At least down here in Florida, things are going to start picking up a lot that way as well. So I see you being really busy through season. So just be aware to take some downtime when you need to, and remember to rest. Rest is very important. Drink your waters and take care of your body. Take care of this vessel we were given, so that we can figure out what we're doing when we move forward. But other than that, Tony, you're rocking and rolling. You got it going on. And it's funny that I use rocking and rolling because you play music. So you guys check out Tony's show tonight. Okay. Kathy said, thank you. All right. And Sandra Shea, been watching, just figured out how to contact you. Any messages for me? All my nucleus family are on the other side. Well, all right. Just hold on a second. All right. So, okay. So right now, and it's so funny because it's like, I see your family. I see a lot of them on the other side right there, and they're standing right there. But they want you to know that they're standing behind you and that they're with you and that they're totally supporting you. But you are in a decision mode right now is what they're sharing with me. And in this decision, they're wanting you to follow your heart. It doesn't always make sense to follow your heart, but they're telling you to tap in and use your intuition. And it's so funny because it's like they're having a party. They're like right over here and they're like having a party next to me, which is so funny. So I guess you like to have a good time. But they want you to join the party of life right now and see. They keep going, see. I don't know what this means for you, but maybe you need to go on to the water and see the sea, or maybe you need to open up your eyes so that you can see more, because they're showing me they're heavily on your left side, helping you to move forward. So ask them, you're getting the guidance, trust yourself as you move forward. So I'm going to leave that with you, Sandra Shea. All right. You guys are so awesome. And Tony says, love it. Thanks. You're so welcome. You guys, I would not be able to bring the messages if you guys didn't show up to get them. You know what I mean? So it's like, here you go. And Sandra said, they are party people. No wonder they're still here. They're still throwing a big party here. So they wanted to join this energy and all this party fun, because when we get together like this is like a party. You know what I mean? I used to have to drink actually to get this high on life. Okay. And that's not high on life. That was like, drunk, which was never good either. Right. So as we learn and change through what we need to do to raise our vibration and get in this mood, right, and to be able to open up to ourselves and be our highest vibration all the time, it's fantastic. It kind of leads us all down this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful road. It is just amazing. We have no idea what's in front of us, but we are creating it, right? We've been caught in this loop, right? Think about all your reincarnations, everybody, just for a minute. Think about all your reincarnations. Okay, we live on Earth. We do our life. Okay, we die. We come back down. We do it again. We do it again. And we do it again. Right? Because a lot of you remember your lives from Atlantis or Egypt or Lemuria or even Jesus, or whenever you might remember one of your lifetimes, right? We've kind of always been in this loop. And now we're waking up enough that we are busting out of this loop, right? Because we've always done the same thing over and over again, right? Over and over again. And how many lifetimes did it take us to see the pattern? Oh, a few thousand. You know what I mean? But now we're breaking this loop. And as we break this loop, we are the creators, right? Because all we have to do is bust out one side to get out. It's like busting out of a wall, they're showing me. Like, imagine a wall around us, right? And we're all stuck in this loop all together. And it's like we're knocking down the walls and we're seeing what's really going on. We're accepting it as truth and accepting and forgiving as we move forward. very important that we accept and forgive as we move forward. Not everyone has always been a nice person, but as we go forward, there's going to be a lot of truths that are going to come out, and we need to have a lot of compassion in our heart. Remember back in, I think it was, so back in about Easter, when I talked about another rising of the Christ consciousness, right? Well, back then, it's the Christ consciousness in each one of us, right? Because everything that Jesus was able to do, we are able to do as well, right? We're all made from the same thing, the same energy, the same love source. So we, in our Christ consciousness, are completely waking up. We're being in our God's light, because even if I just say that, I can feel the energy flow out of me when I said that to you. So this Christ consciousness of yourself, your higher knowing, right? Your God source, right? Because we go straight. We just go straight to God, right? Sometimes it's better off not to go hit any of the other places, but go straight to your information source, true information source. And as you do that, it's going to lead you down the road that you truly need to go down as we bust down these walls, break out of this loop, and create the heaven on earth that we truly, truly, truly desire and deserve down here on earth. That's why you guys keep going through lifetime progressions or past life progressions to figure out what the lesson was in that life that you have to fix in this life. Well, if you look at some of the things that are actually showing up in your life right now, these are the things that need to be cleared up. Okay. And as we clear these up as a collective, right? Because each one of us bubbles, right? As we figure out what we're getting rid of, what we have to learn for ourselves here, we come together. Right? We come together. And so that's the exciting part of what's happening right now, because a lot of people are awakening and finding out who their true selves are, who their higher selves are, even though some of them won't admit it. They don't trust it yet. And remember, moving forward, you have to trust. All right. I'm going to read it again because some of you guys didn't pop in till late. So this is my automatic writing. So if you guys want to sign up for my automatic writing class that I have Friday night at 8, please do so. These are the types of things that you can get. And you can get these right off the bat if you want to. Sometimes when you do automatic writing, you may only get a word. Sometimes automatic writing turns into automatic drawing. I've drawn all kinds of different people, places, things, faces, sometimes several. Sometimes it turns into... and I have a bunch of that. I think I just recycled a bunch of it because I was like, I can't keep all this. Probably should have scanned it. But anyways, I need an assistant, but I can't afford an assistant. But anyways, life is changing. And we get to change everything about it, right? We get to change everything about it. So moving forward, you each hold the key to your new beginnings. You have all you need. You just need to trust now. Open up your highest heart. Much awaits you. There's knowledge, freedom, and joy. See, we kind of get out of that body and we kind of get into that higher heart. That's energy, it feels good. You are amazing beings of light here to shine and to help humanity through these changes. Each of you in your own right is an amazing being they're saying amazing sparks. Are so amazing. The sparks fly. That's what it is. Let me read that again. Each of you in your own right is so amazing. The sparks fly. Imagine your world as heaven on earth. You are there to create miracles. Hold the light strong. You will come out wiser on the other side. So this right here shows me that we are going to break the loop. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we're breaking the loop. The loop. How funny is that? So the loop is breaking as we speak, right? Because we're all waking up to do that. That's absolutely the truth. Not going to go there today, but that's absolutely the truth. Woohoo. Everyone break the loop. Okay. So whatever loop you guys have been in, because we're all in an individual one as well, right? Because maybe we're stuck in a green loop. I don't know if you have different color loops, but they want you guys to all bust out. They want you to totally be in your higher self so that you understand everything as we move forward, because we are the creators. You are the creators. And even if you don't know what you're creating right now, sometimes you just have to sit and wait until it shows up for you. Sometimes that's not a bad thing. Sometimes it's just okay to just chill out and not have a direction. A lot of 2020 is like, all right, I don't know where we're going, but here we go. And something new just about how it happens every day. It's like, oh, I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. You know what I mean? A lot of this comes out of like, it was not in my 2020 bingo card. I did not see any of this coming. And even for a psychic, I knew there was change coming. But as far as the situations, I never saw any of this coming. And if any of you did, I would love to hear about it because, woo, I had no idea. And I'm sure deep down I do, but, 2020 has been an eye-opener, right? Because now we're trying to get that 2020 vision so that we can truly zone in on what it is that we truly want and create for ourselves. Because you guys are the master creators. That is a power they took away from us on Earth, right? You think about it. You're a master manifestor on the other side. You're like, I want to go to Mars, and then you're just there, right? Or I want to go to the moon, or I want to go visit my parents down on Earth. Bam, you could just go there, right? Why don't we have that ability here? Well, we're going to get that back, okay? We're going to get that back, okay? So we're busting out of the loop and we're moving forward. And as we bust out of this, we are creating new. So see it as a new road. It's kind of like breaking into a new wilderness, and we're cutting that new road, and the wilderness wants us to create there. So we've already cleared that with them. You know what I mean? So it's like we're building this new road. We're building these beautiful houses. We're building structures that relate to what we need in this time and age, and we're doing everything so that it's all like healthy for everything, right? This new vibration, because they even show me the trees being different colors. They show me this, they show me a lot of different things that are coming that we're ready for, right? It might be a little amazing, especially when the unicorns and the dragons come back. That'll be way cool too, and they can fly around with us. You guys, it's real. They will be here, because I had it's so funny because I'm full of stories. So one time I went to go see the palmist, and he told me I was going to live to 150 to 200 years old. And I was like, holy cow, really? And then I was like, he's like, yeah, you want to be here to live through the changes. And I was like, you're right, I do. So we are all going to be able to live a lot longer through all of this as well. We're getting a lot of our energy back that they had taken away from us or stifled from whatever they put in anything that's going on. So it's like, you guys imagine, think outside the box, think big, think about whatever it is that you want to do next, and just start dreaming about it. And the opportunities will arise moving forward, which is so funny because I'm playing with a deck of cards right now. They wanted me to pull them over here today. And it's funny because my deck is all messed up. They're not all in the same direction either. They flip themselves over. But this one was on the top. Okay, so they want me to tell you it's a bright idea. Okay, so this is also, and it's so funny, there's a unicorn in there. So the unicorn, the lightning bolt, we got this, we're ready to go. We've got this thing and we're ready to go. But they also want you to have patience, okay? Even though we're ready to go, woo, brilliant idea. We still have to wait for divine timing. So that's cool. All right, so I'm seeing a few more people pop in that are here a little late, need some questions answered or some messages. Christine says, hello, sorry, late to join. No problem. Any messages? Thanks. Sure. Let's see what we got for you. All right. Okay. So what I get for you right now, Christine, is there's some things that are going on in front of you. I don't feel like they're you. I feel like they're in front of you. So whatever is in front of you, there's like some things that need to be cleared out. Whatever is in front of you is like trying to block you. And it's like, it's somebody else's stuff. I feel like someone just took like this big old truck and dumped it in front of, of dirt and dumped it in front of your front door. And, they're like, ha, 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 they're laughing or whatever. So I feel like there's some kind of toxic person. I feel like this is a person. There's a toxic person in your life that it's time to kick to the curb because they keep blocking you. Every time you want to move forward, they have come up with a reason or they're a negative feed, like a negative feed. I feel like I keep getting negative. You know what I mean? So no worries. So it's like, let that go because as soon as you do that, I feel like this is a person that's been around for a while or there's the attachment, people, places, and things it fits into. So, but they're like, as soon as you let go of that, it's like, bam, it's like I feel like you're the Jack in the Box and you like spring out of the box. It's like you're free and it's just like boing, boing, boing. You're all happy and joyful after that. So whatever that blockage is in front of you, please clear that. So I'm going to leave that with you, Christine. All right. And Samir said, thank you, Melissa. You're welcome, you guys. I'm so glad you guys could join me today. This is so much fun. And again, don't forget our other shows that we have going on. Check us all out. Check us out. All right. So Lori says, any messages for me? Thank you. Hello, Lori. How are you today? Okay. So Lori, what I'm getting for you today is like, there's this, I wanted to say I was on a seesaw, but I'm not on a seesaw this time. I'm like in these waves, but they're not like thrashing waves, but they are waves. So there's some kind of emotional, I feel like this is emotional wave that's going on for you right now. And I feel like it's coming through to clear you right now. I feel like there's like a big cry session needs to happen. Like you just need to let everything go and just release it all, like whatever it is. And when it gets triggered, it's just going to be like, phew, you know, let go. It's whatever triggers it, just let the dam flow, because it needs to let go. Because I feel like these emotions, once you clear them, I see this beautiful beach. I see the sunset. I see like the water as glass. So they're wanting you to clear whatever emotions you have going on right now. So clear those up, Lori. I'm going to leave that with you for that beautiful sunset when you're done. Woo-woo, that'll be fun. All right. Headed to work, Maureen says. Love you and all have a fabulous day. Thank you and love you and have a great day at work. All right, Manru. Hi. Any messages for me today? Sure. Let me tap in for you. Okay. So, all right. Take a nice deep breath for me. Let the energy flow. There's blockage there of some sort. Haze. All right, that's much better. Thank you. Okay, so what I'm getting for you is you need to clear your energy around you. So break out the sage, break out the Palo Santo, whatever you're called to clear your energy. I like to take a meditation shower where I wash all the negativity off me as well, because I feel like you're like a little Klingon, like you're picking up other people's energy. I think you're being too much of an empath right now and taking on other people's stuff. So I want you just to clear all that, because it's not for you, it's for them. You can recognize it, but you don't have to keep it on your body or in your energy field at all. Just let that flow through you, right? Let that flow through you and just release, because there's brighter days ahead. They said they're showing me like the next 2 weeks is kind of like, I feel like you're getting reorganized and cleaning up a little bit. I don't know if everyone's doing fall cleaning or not, but I started. I washing walls, doing crazy stuff. But anyways, they're showing me you cleaning things out and rearranging some things so that you have better energy, so that you have better flow in your house and you're clearing your energy daily. That's why it's so important that I like to bubble up every day. I like to bubble up like Glinda the Good Witch and the Wizard of Oz in my pink translucent bubble floating all around and stuff. So that's awesome. Yay. All right. So I'm going to leave that with you. That's awesome. All right. So Lori said, I just moved to the beach and the HOA has been challenging, conflicted about staying. That does fit into it, girl. If it's challenging, there's some kind of challenge that needs to be accomplished there, but it's also about finding your freedom by not being challenged by the HOA. HOAs are bad. I don't care for HOAs. In my personal opinion, there's a lot of things I don't care for in this life, but all those things are starting to change now. So don't forget that these things are starting to change, okay? Even those things that have been in structures for a long time are still going to be, I want you guys to feel into this, but it really feels like those things are going to be restructured as well. So the way things that were in 2019, 2020 was about, total, like, it's kind of like taking the table and throwing it upside down and only staying what needs to stay. And then when we get into 2021, things are going to look a lot different and we're going to have a lot of different feelings as we move forward into that. Okay. So it's like, just keep your focus on moving forward. As we keep moving forward, it's kind of like, I'm going to share this other thing. So back when I started doing all this, I was, I don't know. Should I share this? Yeah, they want me to. So anyways, I can see a lot of different things through what I do and all the things that I've ever done and things that so I had this one gentleman one time and goes, hey, I want to take you for this journey. And I just trusted him. So make sure that you totally trust people that you should be doing this. I knew I could handle it because he told me he was going to take me through hell. And I said, all right, let's do it. I can do this. So, and it's weird because it's like we were swimming through it. It's like an energy and you kind of swim through it. It's kind of weird, but it's really not a place. It's different than a place, if I can explain that. But it's like we were moving through this and it's like I knew exactly where to go. Nothing should scare us on earth is the same way because that was here, right? This was like set up as that hell, so to speak. And now we're learning that we know exactly how to swim through it. It's kind of like showing me Atlantis and we're like swimming through it really fast. You know what I mean? So it's like there's a lot of things that are going to change right now as we're moving forward. And we're going to be able to see them very clearly for what they are. But it's also going to help us manifest and bring forward all those abilities that we've forgotten, that the things that we need to know about moving forward. You know what I mean? Because we are the little creators and nothing should scare us anymore, right? It's kind of like they show us just kind of like, it's so funny. The analogies they show me in my head, I wish I could just print them out for you guys sometimes because they would make great memes. You know what I mean? But see yourself as that warrior of light. See yourself as that warrior of light. Okay. And they're going to make me say it one more time. See yourself as that warrior of light. Okay. Because when you're that warrior of light, nothing can touch you. Fears can't even touch you because that fear has to stay outside of this. When you are that warrior of light, when you are that illuminator, when you are that light worker, starseed, whatever name that you resonate with yourself, they want you to feel that from the inside out and bring it out like a bubble. Okay. So that it's all the way outside of you and you're just walking through life like, da, da, da. I'm in peace as I create here as the chaos falls down around me, okay? Because it's going to get a little tricky between here and at least through the election because everyone's getting all, everyone's getting all crazy a little bit, one side and the other. So more awakening that's going to take place. Keep the calm, stay in your happy place, whatever that is for you, and see your future as what it is that you truly desire, because now it's your turn to make it happen. And it's so funny as they were kept telling me that, put on that, and here's that courage card again. See how she keeps coming back? Put the courage. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. And we're standing up for God's beliefs right now. This was a spiritual war here on earth, and we're standing up for our God and our soul selves, and we're shining our light everywhere. That's why they want us to be courageous, and that's why they want us to put on our God of our armor, our armor of God, and also be that warrior of light. We are here to help humanity as we move forward. And that means something different for every one of you out there. It's like as the weeks go on, your soul purpose is going to start showing up in front of you. Whether you looked for it or not, it's going to go, oh, this is more of a passion. I want to start following this. I want to help people in this capacity. I want to do this. Or whatever that is, it's going to start showing up in the next couple weeks. So I'm excited to see what you guys create, right? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to go through this again. So Friday night, if you guys want to try automatic writing, sign up for the class for Friday night at 8 o'clock. If you guys want to sign up for multiple messages from 5 psychics on Saturday night at 8 o'clock, go to the website and sign up for that as well. Yes, go to the message circle. And then let's see what else do I have. I'm going to have Feng Shui in my space on. So I'm going to have Marsha Morse on next week so we can talk about Feng Shui and energy around your house and things of that sort, because energy works in so many different ways. And the way she explains it, she has so much passion and so much excitement about it. It will be a lot of fun. And make sure you guys have your birth dates because she finds out what your personal element is, I think, through your birth date. So like if you're born March 30th, whatever, like I am, you can just make sure you have your birth date next week and we'll tap in and give you guys some Feng Shui information and some spiritual messages as well. Let's see what else we have going on. There's a lot of things going on. This is October. So October is going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, check out my website too. Yeah, definitely do that. My drops and my views have been down, but September's is always slow and we're only just into October. Not that I pay attention much, but definitely check out my website. There's a lot of information there. I have a lot of links that I also have that I like of my favorite people that may have a business. And also if you guys have a small business and would like to be added to my website, just email that to me. And if I like your stuff, I'll add you to my website so that we can start branching out. I want to be support to everybody. Okay. I want us to be able to support each other. It's very important that we support each other. It's not just about me building up me. Okay. That's the old ego that did that. It's about us building up each other. If you guys have a service, a craft, anything that you guys offer out to people, throw that my way so I can share that. Okay. Because it's about us building up each other right now. It's about us being there for each other rather than the old way. So that's where we're breaking through. I feel like we're like busting through the wall and we're all going, yay, this is so cool. We're helping each other now, because we're going to get back into the thing of doing bartering, right? As well, because I'm going to have a service that you may want and you may have a service that I may want, and we can trade those services. So we're going to get back into that a lot too. So it's about us helping each other. How do you help your local community? You go out and you shop local, right? You find out what's going on locally. Or it's just like, even with Goldylocks Productions, I log into almost everybody's show and listen, even if I'm just cleaning around the house and listening, because I'm there to support them. And they have good information. So it's like us supporting each other. So get out there and support your fellow man and woman and children and all these loving beings that are here on earth to help us through these transitions that we're going through right now. Because some of them are pretty hard, and some people don't want to stay on earth for this transition either. They're going to be more helpful on the other side, so it just happens. There's that life and death cycle, right? That life and death cycle. So now we're going to be lively people. We're going to live to be free, sovereign, happy people. And we're going to spread love and light everywhere we go, right? Because don't you see that? We're all colorful, right? None of us are the same. None of us are the same. We're all imperfect. We're all different colors. We're so amazing. We've just forgot how amazing we are. We forgot. And now we're starting to remember. So all those things that show up in front of you, whether it's a message, right? Just like the little lighthouse on my light switch over there, okay? That we talked about that a few weeks ago. Be the lighthouse. Call the light. Call out to the light so that people can see you, so that you can assist them and help them as we move forward, right? Because if you're the beacon of light, you can help others. So I'm seeing all these little all these things popping up all over the world. That's awesome, because I feel like this show is going to get out around the world this time. So you guys are fantastic. So let's see what else I can share with you in the last few minutes that we have going on, because they're very excited that you guys came and joined in. Okay, so they want to do something. All right, 4 minutes is enough. All right, so if you guys are listening, I want you guys to sit down. If you guys are driving, I would like you guys to put down your phones. Or put down or just pull over to the side of the road. Yeah, I don't know what that was, but anyways, we're going to do a quick meditation. And I'm going to do this super, super, super quick, because it doesn't have to be slow, but I feel like someone's heart chakra really needs to be busted out. So I'm going to do, you guys just close your eyes, and it's going to be very super quick. Okay. So I want you guys to see this beautiful white light above the top of your head. This is a beautiful white light. This is your higher self, your infinite self. It is going to run through your body, through your crown, all the way through your root. I want you to feel it come down through your crown. I want you to feel it clear and release anything that no longer serves you. I want you to blow that out. And then I want you to go down into your third eye, and I want you guys to clear that with that white light of your higher self. Everything's going to be coming back into balance. Everything's going to clear out. As it runs through your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, your neck, and your throat. Feel it clear the throat chakra so you can speak everything with truth and love. See it being beautifully brightened up in this beautiful blue. Allow the white light to run down your shoulders, releasing the weight of the world. Allow it to run out your arms and out your hands if you so desire. Allow it through your back and your chest. Allow this beautiful white light through your heart chakra. Feel it expand and clear anything that no longer serves you for this highest and best self. Feel it just wash through there as it goes through your solar plex, connecting and balancing everything as it goes down through your sacral and through your root, through your hips, through your legs, and all the way down the bottom of your feet and out into Mother Earth for recycling. Okay, so one last time, another time, I'd like you to see the white light above the top of your head. It is now going to turn into every color of the rainbow. So beautiful, so bright, and so vivid. This light is becoming brighter and brighter. And this rainbow light reconnects and re-energizes and does everything that it needs to reconnect all your DNA, all your cells within your body to activate them, recalibrate them for your highest and best self. So allow this beautiful rainbow to come down through the top of your head, through the crown, again, releasing and allowing this beautiful wisdom to come through you, because this light is also filled with all your infinite knowledge and wisdom as it runs down through your third eye, through your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, through your neck and your throat, through your shoulders, through your arms, and all the way down through your hips and down your legs. Allow this beautiful rainbow of light to connect you all the way to your highest self. One last time, I would like you to see this beautiful white light again, and I would like you to see it as a waterfall in the beautiful nature, this beautiful white waterfall out in the middle of nature. I would like you to stand under this waterfall and allow the energy to flow down over the outside of you as well as the inside of you, releasing any of the earthly weights that no longer serve you, leaving you feeling lighter and easier. Allow the energy to flow over your head and through the crown as it washes through your face and eyes, your third eye, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth. Feel it flowing over you and through you as it washes everything down, all the way down your arms and out your hands, down your back and your chest, through the heart chakra, through the solar plex, through the sacral, through the root, through your hips, and all the way again, all the way at the bottom of your feet, feeling completely connected to your highest self. When you're ready, you guys can open your eyes. And that's pretty much how I'm going to wrap up my show today, guys. So I hope you guys all come back to that feeling much lighter and much happier. And you guys have a fantastic week and sign up for the classes if you're so inclined. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Love you. See ya.
Become a Goldylocks Productions VIP patron. Receive exclusive access to live stream special and other epic perks. Join the Goldylocks Productions VIP community today.